Hello everyone, Atou here.
And the fanciful Tsuyoi. Holy crap, we're just going straight to evening. School doesn't even matter anymore. Master, I informed you yesterday in the arena that knowledge of the enemy's tactics is key. Yes, it is. For that reason, you must drain the campus of information every single day. When you enter the arena, you forfeit any further investigation for that day. Humans do not replicate their actions, so what you miss one day is gone forever. So make a habit of investigating campus and listening to others before entering the arena. Do you understand? I understand. Indeed, let us initiate today's investigation. It's fine. I always talk to everybody. I'm a social person. It's weird, I can't get Tosaka to take me seriously no matter what I do. Just watch, I'll show her how much of a ruthless bastard I can be. You should probably calling her names won't make her take you more seriously. What you need to do is make yourself scarce around her. Like, don't even show your face to her. Just like, just really get scary strong. Honestly, she's not really going to take you seriously at all. She don't take anyone that seriously unless they do crazy shit in front of her.
Yeah, it's actually kind of good in a sense that she is just underestimating him.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Like, he could totally be using his time to train and like just totally surprise her.
He's going to lose. She's the main character. Sigh, such a strain on the system being stressed all the time. I knew the tournament was risky, but it's hard to set that you die if you lose. Entering isn't a casual decision. I wonder why I entered. Probably to wish for all the booze and women in the world.
Everyone has their tragic backstory for entering a tournament to the death.
You fought Shinji? Didn't Father Kotomine say duels were banned outside the Coliseum? When a duel, he tried to kill me. The Seraph will jump in before things get out of hand, but be careful you don't get penalized.
Yeah, he did say you'll get penalized for, like, outside arena conflicts.
Look at that. Seems our delicate little friend is engaged in some sort of dispute. We might be able to learn something to our advantage. Let's go over there, shall we? You shouldn't have really physically formed. I'm going to talk to everyone over here first. I talked with another competitor, and it seems like masters choose servants they feel something for. It doesn't happen all the time, but don't you find it interesting? Yeah, I guess. I certainly didn't. Looks like Shinji's picking up a fight with Tosaka over there. Shinji ought to leave people alone who aren't his opponents alone. People alone who aren't his opponents alone. So, you got Mato. By the looks of it, he's pretty good. His servant seems pretty competent too. He's the kind of guy you have to watch out for, Real shit basket. Basket of shit. Yeah. Just go into my room and retreat and just let this whole thing blow over.
Yeah, visit with Saber, why not?
Master, why are you not going over there? What the hell's wrong with you? Why am I in here now when I was with you?
Also, even though she appeared, I don't think she appeared to other people.
You think so, huh?
Maybe because, remember when Rin was molesting you and, like, she turned around going...
I do not feel like talking.
She turned around and goes, "What are you laughing about? I'm just, like, examining an NPC."
Ah. Okay,
Gotta
so...
save on 3. Right. Because that little conversation earlier seems like an alternate reality waiting to happen to me.
What conversation?
Where Saber asked, "Do you understand?"
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it doesn't seem like that much of one, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just go everywhere but to Mato right now? Look, you got him in the first round, so I to be whoever got Tosaka. Yeah, he seems like a cool guy. Yeah, maybe he is really a ruthless bastard, though. I don't know her personally, but I hear she's real Queen Bee. I think it should be a Queen Bee, as in a buzz, and maybe you're calling her a bitch. I feel sorry for her opponent. Go to the roof. Screw you people.
Huh. Never considered doing that.
What, just not going over there?
Yeah, just not going over there.
I just went to the dungeon, so screw it.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, I did go over there. Yeah, you're free to go everywhere, like, right now. It's just, if you were to go to the dungeon, you'll miss this opportunity to see what goes down between Shinji and Rin.
I heard you were already a solo in the arena. Such impatience. On their part, yes.
And
no one's blaming me, right? I don't have to defend myself, do I?
Nah. And besides, assaulting someone in the arena just means that Seraph... Is that how you pronounce it?
Seraph. Yeah.
Will, like, break it up in 3 rounds. So, no harm, no foul.
Up here. But how did you... I took care of it. She just knows what you were about to ask. Hi there. How's your investigation coming along? I can't seem to find anything about my opponent. If my opponent was as clueless and careless as Shinji, my life would be so much easier. If my opponent was Shinji, I would be so happy. You actually fought Shinji Mato? So how'd it go? Is he as strong as everyone says he is? He's not very strong. Fighting anyone without enough info is suicide, especially if that person's servant is strong. If you don't discover a master's weakness before facing him, you're as good as dead. Well, his weakness is overcompensating for everything. In fact, if you told him Rin was behind him during a duel, he probably would freak out and look behind him. Maybe. While she's in the arena, I started poking the campus around for her, but I was starting to wonder, why am I doing all this work? Keep this to yourself, okay?
Why am I doing all of her work?
Oh, all of her work. Sorry, my bad.
And then it goes like, keep this to yourself.
Does anyone explain to you how to utilize the information matrix yet? Can't be stressed enough that obtaining it, your information on your opponent's key to victory. The information you uncover will... Oh, wait, she already said all this.
Yeah, I get this feeling that the NPCs, as it were,
NPC.
will just more or less repeat their info.
That was an NPC. Hey, guess what? I came across my opponent while in the arena, so naturally I jumped them, but oh my god, my certain special attacks were so awesome they made my mind melt. See, he switched his blade to his left hand and then BAM! Done, he's invincible. Okay, sweet. Stupid, but okay. Hey boss, have you acquired any triggers yet? I still need to go grab mine. I'm not worried about it, I still got 4 days left to get them both. That's nice. Nothing over here.
Hey, well, what's going on with Sakura?
Oh, nothing going on over here. I can't give you any more serious boys. Come back next week. Tune in next week for a new Sakura's Healing Supplies. She'll give you worthless shit. Door's locked tight. Actually, it feels sealed rather than merely locked. I bet the Holy Grail's in there.
Well, there is a reason for that closet.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I was just about to get a cipher key when my opponent ambushed me. There's nowhere sacred. Only the bathroom, my friend. Only the bathroom. If they attack you there, then they are a dirty, horrible person. They should be shot. In the balls. I don't usually say that's okay. Try to get into the Coliseum during the prep period. The said rat food will stop you. A little more time and I would have made it in. Why'd you try to break into the Coliseum? What would that have obtained you?
Well, she could have possibly obtained information on the battlefield to give her an advantage. She could have preset traps for her opponent to fall in.
That's what I would have done. Traps are where it's at.
Yeah, there's like a number of reasons that she possibly want to do that.
Oh my god, oh my god, the sandwich was so delicious that I lost track of time. I better head to the arena right this instant. And you're just a student counselor.
Oh, yeah, I'll talk to him just to be sure. If it's the same, then just click through it.
Hey, you got around to buying a return crystal? Yeah, he said that before. Okay, let's go touch
Anything new in the commissary? That's how it's pronounced, right? Commissary?
Yeah.
Like, I do know that the shop does update. I just can't remember if it tells you that, hey, new stuff at the shop.
Nothing new.
Or if
Nothing
it,
new.
like, just, like, nah, you just have to check, like, every so often.
I bet they'll tell me. But we'll see.
So, yeah, that's basically everywhere but where the game basically directed you to go.
I managed to track down Shinji. It looks like he's talking with someone right now. Have you been inside the arena yet, Tosaka? Yeah? It's a pretty cool place, isn't it? I thought it was amazing at first, but it's really primitive. Pretty primitive. It's like an ocean pulled from a story. I even saw a master who managed to summon Armstrong. Armstrong?
Yeah.
That's a character? That's a person?
Well, yeah, it's just, I'm not sure if he's talking about Neil Armstrong or the other Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong? The
Yeah.
biker dude with the one testicle?
I believe so.
Why would you summon either of those people?
You never know, I mean...
Neil Armstrong, maybe. I guess the first man in space. Well, he wasn't the first man in space, was he?
No, I don't. I think
Just got
the
on the
first
moon.
man in space was a Russian person, but I think he was like the first man to like step on the moon.
Right. Sorry, I was just messing with you. I dig the sea theme. Overall, the game's pretty well done. What's this? You actually managed to summon a decent servant, then. Asia's premier hacker, Shinji Mato. You know, may have had to take crap from you in the past, but this time the winner is me. With her armada to back me up, I'm invincible. Nothing you do will be able to even touch me. Well, I knew she was a pirate, obviously. Pirate Armada. Well, you must be pretty confident to give out information about your servant to an enemy, Mato. That elegant voice can only be Ren Tosaka's. Only she can crush Shinji's pride with a word. Shinji's face goes bright red as he suddenly realizes how big of a mistake he just made. Yeah, that's right. Once that fight's bore me, so think of this as a gift. But is it really? I might be lying. You might want to forget what I just said. That is true. A single word would never expose a servant's true name, after all. However, a class that controls our armada is tied to a ship that will thin the candidates out some. How will she attack? Bombardment or frontal assault? It'll definitely be physical in nature. Gah! Well, I guess the only thing left for me to do is prepare a great many physical barriers. Shinji's face goes bright red from bright red to a terrifying shade of blue right before my eyes. Once you learn something about an enemy servant, you can begin to make plans to defeat them. If both sides are strong, but only one side plans, the result would be obvious. So that's what they mean by knowledge is power. I understand now.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe! The other is murder! Oh, one more thing. I wonder if the Invincible Armada might be relevant to anything. I mean, others will start making references to that, right? Won't that just piss off your servant? Oh boy. Whatever, knowledge means nothing if you can't do anything with it. There's a good chance that you and I will never have to face each other. Until, finals. Oh, well, I guess if someone else takes her down. With that pathetic final attempt at a comeback, he turns in and walks away. And of course he's heading my direction. As I wasn't hiding, he sees me right off. You weren't there the whole time, were you? Were you? Well, it's not like you can stop the invincible arm. My servant. You can't stop the invincible arm, my servant. Whatever, my victory is all but assured. Catch you later. Oh, and try not to disappoint me. Seems there are a great many masters who don't understand the stakes involved. Yeah. Delicious steak. I hate agreeing with that, Harpy, but she's right. Our foe doesn't grasp the power of information. Though difficult, it is vital that we scour the arena and campus for valuable information. Investigating him was the correct course of action, just as I said. Well, yeah, it was. Indeed, to reiterate, obtaining information about your enemy is the key to victory. Make sure we don't overlook anything and continue our search around the campus and arena. More info could come to light every day. Do not allow your diligence to flag. Ever! Fades away.
Okay, so...
These guys. Update. Turns out fighting is a no-no in the arena as well. I tried to sneak attack just now, but the Seraphim intervened. Mato attacked you? All's fair in love and war. No, it's not. Huh? A legendary soul who dual-wields pistols? That makes me think of... Billy the Kid? Calamity Jane? No, I'm sorry, that isn't right. His servant doesn't seem like an Old West outlaw. But then, what in the world could servant's identity be? In any case, I gotta return my own investigation. I don't have enough yet. Okay, she didn't fix it.
No, same as last time.
Other soul dual-wields pistols. I could see that being Date Masamune. Tough question, man, but it's kind of fun to help brainstorm all the answers. Push select to view your map.
You can't what?
You can't back out any battles once they initiate, so you'll die if you get defeated.
So you can't run from battles even if you wanted to.
About the Invincible Armada. The name given to the Spanish Navy during what is known as the Age of Exploration. With over 100,000 ton ships and 65,000 crew members, it almost subjugated all of England. Though the might of its navy, Spain was seen as the kingdom on which the sun will never set. What?
I was so confused.
Oh, so she's from Spain. That's all I got out of that.
Potentially. Although, you did get some new information in your... Oh, hey, talk to the clerk.
Hey, you help me out. I'm sure you can save from your terrorist terminal. I suggest you have multiple save files in case something comes up. Good masters prepare for death.
Yes, they do.
Sure, let's save. Slot 3 again?
Sure. Although, do be sure to check out your matrix.
Obviously, yes.
Okay, keyword, Invincible Armada, but that actually puts something else up.
The name given the Spanish naval forces during the period of history known as the Age of Discovery. It consists of 65,000 men serving at 100 large warships, each of them which weighed at over 1,000 tons. Its might was such that Spain earned the reputation of the kingdom on which the sun will never set. So she's definitely not Masamune Date. I wonder if there could be secret things, just looking around.
That's possible, considering that, you know, one of the things you checked on said, like, it doesn't even look like a classroom anymore or something. But then again, that turned out to just be your private room.
Right.
And, well, the only other place, like, you've been going around the school, and you've definitely been going up to all the classrooms, yeah?
Right.
So, nothing new. And, the books here don't seem to have changed. I don't recall them changing, and the only thing I've known, it always has one of those yellow boxes there to show you if something's worth looking into.
I suppose.
So, yeah, you've pretty much investigated the entire school at this point. So, the only thing left to do is to, like, go...
Arena?
Yeah, just go up to the arena and save. Which shouldn't be bad. We'll use this opportunity to show off what the arena has, and then we'll do like some proper grinding like afterwards, like during the break.
Okay.
Okay. So,
What, you mean the second floor?
yeah.
Can I go back to the first floor?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, this will be kind of interesting to see what you're going to do now that you can't use a heal fountain.
Should I go inside?
Yes. And, oh.
What?
I thought you can go to the second floor, but apparently it didn't generate yet.
Well, yeah, I didn't go into the exit.
Well, no, you don't have to go to the exit in order for it to generate.
So why didn't it generate? Maybe I have business here? Do you have everything you need? I don't know.
Well, they always generate on a certain day.
Oh, well, oops.
Yeah. So, okay, the only thing to do here is to, like, do a complete once-over of the entire map and see if, like, any new information comes to light or pops up.
I suppose.
Yeah. Like, possible of interesting note is that when I was doing this with Caster, that she started saying some stuff that alluded to some stuff that, like,
Happens later?
that, like
Oh,
you only find out near, like, the very end of the game.
Stuff about her?
Yes. Kind of. Like, it certainly is related to her. And I was just surprised by the stuff that she was saying, to where, you know, if I had seen that during my first playthrough, it just would have meant nothing to me at the time.
Uh-huh.
But now that I've had my playthrough and I know, like, her story, it was just, that's interesting. It just makes me wonder, like, what other similarities are there going on here in regards to this and that. Like, I say this and that because I feel that going into details would just kind of be spoilery in nature. You know, like I said, just one of those things you wouldn't know, and, like, unless you play the game.
Right. I have a question for you, Ada.
Yep.
I was gonna say, if you were in the world of One Piece, but I was gonna say, if you, then I'm like, maybe I should say this world. But you know what? Just like, if you were in the world of One Piece, and you could obtain any fruit, and you had, like, plans to obtain a fruit, what fruit would you try to go get?
Now, are we using established fruits, or can we just make up a fruit?
We're using established fruits. Like, you know, I've heard that you can get a fruit from someone if they die, reading on Anime info. If they die and you have a fruit with you. I've made plans, you know, if I was, you know, in there, I would totally try to take this guy down for this fruit. Like, you know, I can give my example if you want.
Like, what, you just go around with a sea stone sword or something like that?
At first I had a specific people I wanted as crewmates. So I was like, dude, I would so use these people for a crew. And this is how I had most of Baroque works, trying to hopefully try to get them to work with me with some things like, hey, we could do this, this, and this. It'd be awesome. I had some ways to use it. I was like, I'd utilize everyone to their full potential, especially Miss Golden Week. Just the ability to paint things like little symbols, and to use that. Like, oh, here's a red symbol. If she puts that down anywhere, people just attack it automatically. That seems useful as hell. Okay, he's breaking a lot more than usual. Maybe I should use more attacks. Okay, well he's gonna do it over there, so block, attack, block. He doesn't, I don't think he's ever blocked once. Oh, Jesus.
Nope, he's never blocked. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Right. So the guy I would take down is Bartholomew Kuma with his paw fruit, where he has these paw pads on his hands that allow him to push anything, sending it flying for miles or simply making a bubble of it. Take note. Okay, yeah, okay. That. Where he has been able to smack someone and send them flying across the planet to wherever he chooses. They land in a perfect little crater, and they are apparently unharmed. I think they're knocked out, but that's about it. And everyone survived that, even people who were weak. But then not only that, but you can push out things like he took the main character who's knocked out with a ton of injuries, pushed all the pain out of their body, and left a paw print bubble, and was able to shove that into other people. In some games, he's able to push the pain out of himself and heal himself.
Are you just going back to the entrance?
I want this.
Oh, okay. Because there was one other area that I can think of that you didn't explore, and that has a heal fountain.
I did explore it. Got it, man.
No, I mean I do a once-over. Don't you remember what I said?
Oh, the whole area.
Yeah, I do a once-over over the entire map.
Okay, fine. I was like, man, I would use that to shove, either someone else's years of their life into me, and, give myself an extended lifespan, or, shave off, or maybe push death out of me to make myself immortal. I would go around, if I'm not strong, I would just start, finding low lives and, pushing their strength out of their body and adding it onto my own. Here's this person who's, evil, but really intelligent. Well, I can take that. And I know there's, a guy who, did that, who, stole people's shadows and used them to power himself up. And he was taken down by some guy at some point in another battle who said that he lacked true strength himself, and that's why he loses, because he's not good himself at fighting, basically. And it seemed more like a philosophy thing. You yourself are just terrible at fighting.
Oh, One Piece is all about the fighting dreamers.
Right. So okay. And I thought, what does he mean by you yourself are weak? Is it just psychological dribbly gobbledygook? Or could it mean something? I thought, you know what it means? It means that he's not actually good at fighting. And that, I thought, well, that's alright, because I'll be swiping people's ability to fight, too. It's oh, I stole, this person's, say I go to, a main character of an anime or whatever, and I swipe their, strength and speed. Well, that's one thing. But then I should swipe, their knowledge of how to use their strength and speed to their advantage. And, past experiences they've used it in. Oh, Sanji knows all these, fighting moves. But I need to swipe, memories of how he's used them in past battles and whatnot. How they can work in certain situations. Then I need to, swipe his battle genius. Because, oh yeah, you know how he's used them in the past, but that doesn't mean you can improvise in the future. You're still yourself. So,
despite everything, you are still yourself.
Right. So I was like, why not steal, their battle genius as well? And you do that with multiple people and whatnot?
Yeah, okay, I hear ya. Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah,
that just seems more or less like my plan if I was wound up in no game, no life.
Stealing people's, or gambling for people's abilities and being good at stuff.
Just put a stipulation add-on, win or lose, I get a copy of all your skills, experience, and expertise. to add on to my own.
Win or lose, you get this.
Yeah, because you can do that. You can totally do that.
Mutual winning. Mutual winning.
Yep. I was like, oh, who knows? I'd probably be able to build myself up to main character status. You know, of course, I would have to come up with some brilliant plan to separate the two. Then I just may, like, have a chance of winning them in a one-on-one battle.
Huh.
But, anyway.
Yeah, what fruit would you think about going for? That you
okay,
know
so this is also important. Are you limiting me to any particular canon of the series? Or
no.
am I just free range to
free range? I mean, you know, Kuma's wasn't the first one I had, but, you know, I'm assuming you're going after the same one I would have gone after.
Yeah, it's fine to leave now, by the way. There's, like, just nothing in the dungeon for you to...
I want to grind off screen, but I don't think we have time for it, do we? I mean, like, yeah, we should still be doing things.
Yeah. We should be doing things. Like, don't worry. You have a save right before you enter this dungeon, yeah?
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
So, yeah, like, once we get to our point, we can just simply...
reload and come back.
Yeah, like, reload and, like, grind here and then continue on like normal.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, thanks to the magic of camera editing.
Should I... Okay, so I don't need to leave via the other exit.
Yeah, I guess you don't. Yeah, okay.
I would agree with the decision. I wish to return it. Perhaps take a bath. Do you need to do that? Do you sweat? Oh, she sleep. Oh, look at her. She dreaming she's running.
Let's see, and
Just obtain new information.
and nothing's changed. So yeah, like this day was pretty much just a free day for the most part for you to do whatever, like grind, really.
Right. Oh, so I shouldn't save.
Yeah, don't save.
Days remaining. 3. Dawn of the first day. Walking through campus, I see various NPCs who appear as busy students among the masters. Not only do they look slightly different, but their behavior seems a little off. Maybe it's their lack of a soul. To them, this battle is just a string of data variables. Within a small group of gathered masters, one person stands out like a sore thumb. Holy shit. That is weird as hell.
Now that's a nice reaction upon seeing something. What brought about that?
Well, you know, suddenly a bright red uniform, and then just like a guy in armor just standing there, full-on knight armor. Oh, it's you. So you qualified for the actual tournament as well. I believe that I remarked we would meet again. It's Leo. The force of his presence overwhelms his seemingly innocent appearance. Before, it felt like he was a wolf let loose in the chicken coop. Now I feel out of place. And he isn't alone. Behind him stands a shadowy figure radiating the same aura of strength. He's not even shadowing the slightest. He's clad in armor and armed with a sword. His aura marks him as an enemy stand. I mean servant. Huh? Oh, Gawain. Ah, how forgetful of me. Gawain, introduce yourself. Sorry, I went back to my normal voice. Those flowers, I am a servant. I'm a servant, Gawain. I am pleased to meet you and hope you'll be a worthy foe. As the armored figure nods in agreement and in greeting, an enigmatic smile forms on his lips. He is the exemplar of knighthood, and though a servant, he has the same bearing as his master. Sir Gawain, one of the Knights of the Round Table mentioned in the legends of King Arthur. It's said that his prowess rivaled King Arthur's, and his holy sword was equal in power to Excalibur, hyphen. It's obvious that he is a Saber-class servant. It won't be hard to learn more about him. Maybe I'll discover a weakness of his. I'm sure Leo's aware of how much information he's given me, but seems unconcerned. It's obvious that he chooses not to concern himself with such things as subtlety or tactics. For him, if something is destined to be revealed, so be it. From his point of view, his victory is all but assured. His superiority over others reinforced every day since he was born, hyphen. Now he's looking away. I must take my leave now. I hope to see you again. Please fight with honor and pride. I will fight with low-down dirty tactics and blowing up everyone in the hallway.
Like, I will attack you when you least suspect it. Probably, like, during the dark hours.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, you'll go home to a bed of explosives. Yeah, I won't attack you in the bathroom because even I have some honor.
But yeah, like probably something of interest to note is that Gawain's design, if I remember correctly, is actually based off the original design of Saber during the first draft of Fate's Stay Night, when Saber was originally going to be a male. So, Type Moon, reusing stuff like it so often likes to do, was just like, you know what this design would be good for? And so they just repurposed
different knight.
Yeah, original King Arthur as, okay, now he's Sir Gawain. And to just reinforce how once King Arthur he was, we're just going to make him equal to Arthur in every way.
With a polite bow, Leo and his servant turned to depart, leaving me somewhat dumbfounded. Oh, spawned from the ether there. Leo, I knew one of the hallways be here, but the sign of the family himself, hyphen.
Alright, she wouldn't know because she never went to class.
With that murmured comment, the murderous glare Ren shot at Leo was almost palpable. The power of the Holy Grail? I guess the political crafts of Europe see a threat in the Seraph. But still, to risk him, oh well, what was borrowed on Earth will be repaid in heaven. Things just got more interesting, although my powers as a Magus are far superior to his. Harumphy! Harumphy, 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 harumph. I get the feeling Leo has a little concern for those like us. Without so much as saying hi, the now fired up Rin almost seems to stomp away. I should spend more time looking up into Gawain's background. I'll head to the library later. Ha 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 hee. Hi there, how are you doing? Hello, sir.
Well, actually, it's around that time that we should be stopping, so we'll save this stuff for later. But I don't want to, leave a conversation hanging, so, you asked me what devil fruit I'd want, and given your conditions,
yes,
it's a toss-up between the vampire fruit.
Bat fruit model vampire.
Okay, bat fruit model vampire. And the, would it be deer fruit model raccoon? No, model...
Are you talking about the little guy from that?
The tanuki fruit? You know, the fruit that
it might be raccoon fruit model Tanuki. Oh, no, wait, no. No, yeah, you're right. He was originally a pin, and he ate the raccoon fruit model Tanuki or something.
Right, because, one basically makes you Count Dracula and gives you all of his powers of, sucking out youth, and yet no weakness to the sun, apparently.
I don't remember any weakness to the sun, anyway.
And the other one just allows you to create perfect clones of anything using leaves and a pen. So I was like, well, dang. Do I want the ability to build up a harem, or do I want to just create a harem? Because it all just comes back down to my harem hunting ways of which fruit would better allow me to facilitate such actions.
I really like the idea of being a vampire, but then, being able to create anybody to be on your crew just makes it too cheap. I could just create a guy who's a vampire, or I can create this one chick that can just age and de-age people. She could just de-age me anytime I got old.
Huh, you're right.
Which is why I would totally want her on my crew if I was a vampire, because then she could just, age someone down, then I could absorb their youth, and then she could age them down again, and I could just do it endlessly, and, without any real negative effects to the person. Or I could just take really old, long-lived turtles and, suck out most of their youth, and she could reduce them back, and you can get, thousands of years out of that. Tortoises.
Right, assuming that she'd even be willing to join your crew.
Right, that's true.
Right. Of course, with the raccoon thing, you could just make a vampire.
And her.
But really just a vampire, and just, turn leaves into long-lived turtles.
And, when they die, no skin off your back.
It all just feeds into itself. But anyways, now that I, left that cliffhanger... no longer hanging over a cliff.
Thank God. I was worried it might fall. We might drop it.
We'll be picking up our quest to win the Holy Grail War in the next episode.
See you later.
So here we are back to this, like I said we would.
Yep, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Remember that time since you tried to kill me that one time?
We had so much fun.
Oh, how we laughed and laughed! Except it was more like he was laughing.
Okay, so for those who remember, because it was in this video, like she asked us at some point.
Do you understand the most important question of all? One straight from JoJo's. I can't believe they quote JoJo so much in this. Once more, with feeling, please. You are hopeless. Listen carefully now. And it says the same stuff, I think? Yeah, it seems that way.
Like, she says the exact same stuff once again.
Do you understand? Once more with cheese, please. You're hopeless. Oh, baby, call me hopeless more. You talk to me so rude. Do you understand? Once more with chili and cheese, please.
So, yes, she will just continue to repeat herself over and over. Did you forget you can hold triangle to fast forward? Until you just say, I understand, and then she'll just ask like you did ask her to repeat herself like 8 times previously. So,
Once more with sprinkles, please.
Okay, let's get reality back on course.
Okay. I was gonna make more and more increasingly stupid demands. Once more, but pat your head and rub your belly.
Okay, see you next time, everyone.
See you later.